Welcome, Cancer, to your love reading for the week of January 21st, 27th, and 21st to the 27th of 2019. So this will be a weekly spread, spreading it throughout the week, Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. So as I'm shuffling the cards, we have three women that popped out. It could be a mother, the daughter. You could be one of them. You could have two daughters and a child, but three more romantic partners who could all be women for some of you, but then three men as well. And the Two of Pentacles is indecisive. Maybe two that you're close to, one that you aren't really sure about, one that you might be intimate with, and another person that you could be thinking about being intimate with but you aren't. Now everybody got their own beliefs about how you do relationships, but I'm just saying, like, these people popped out in some way. So I feel like there's an emphasis on it. Some of you are married, you're in a relationship, and you might feel like you're not really certain about someone that you've been with because they're attached to someone else or thinking about someone else. So we have maybe Taurus, then you have Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might affect you in some way. Some of you are definitely pregnant, but also dealing with a family or maybe a motherly figure in some way. So but also, you know, feeling confident, feeling reassured, and your intuition maybe telling you certain things, and try to listen to it and maybe be soft and gentle with yourself and what you might be figuring out. So I'm going to shuffle off camera, but then I'm going to let you know what's going on throughout the week with each spread. Okay, so I'll be right back. So as we move into Monday and Tuesday, we do have Leo. The moon is going to be in Leo, activating your second house. So big changes, because I believe Saturday and Monday there was a lunar eclipse surrounding your earned income, finances, career, well, not really career so much, but the way that you might make money, the things that you own, your own self-esteem, self-worth, figuring these things out. So maybe hard at work, maybe trying to work hard, trying to stay dedicated, and hopefully your partner is doing the same. But I feel like there's an issue as we look here at the spread with the home environment. Some of you you're surrounding yourself with somebody who might not be ready for the connection, or you're not ready. It's like some of you are in a marriage or a relationship, or still holding on to someone, and there's some kind of restriction. It's like where Judgment, I see it's in reverse. That's the energy of needing to break away from someone, but you're not doing it because you're afraid to move out, you're afraid to leave, you're afraid to be out on your own or into unknown territory. Now, I'm not saying to be on your own, not like you're afraid of it completely, but moving away from that person and then speaking to somebody new, that could be frustrating, I feel, for some. And then the Page of Wands is in reverse. You know, friendships, you know, creating things with them, being around them, new unions, you know, a lot of maybe resentment building up with a certain person that you might have a child with. For some, it's like you're at home, but you don't feel at home. You know, you don't feel at peace, and there's this new connection that you might have, this new attraction to somebody, but the fear of change is there. Not really making plans, not traveling to commute, you know, feeling dedicated. The other person is not opening up to you completely because there might be a long distance between both of you. So there's like this big energy of being depressed or a bit sad and needing to let somebody go, but still leaning on that person, still wanting that person to be around, and just not feeling all that great. Some of you, when you feel like somebody that you've been with for a while, if they're not into you any longer, you're frustrated, you're not liking that too much. We have Earth sign, we have Aries showing up, we have Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and someone that could really be frustrating you. But I feel like also an energy of somebody leaning on you for financial support, and you helping them out, helping them do it, but you're not liking it too much. So I feel like at home with the kids or with whoever, and then not feeling all that great. So a lot of you need to release something and step outside of what you feel trapped in some way. All right, so that's going to be Monday and Tuesday. We're going to look into what's going on Wednesday through Friday. So Wednesday through Friday, we do have the moon in Virgo, and that's going to activate your third house of communication, short trips, dealing with your mother, dealing with your children and family. Again, people popping up out of the blue. You could be distracted, but family members could be around. But this is I feel, again, Page of Wands in reverse. Not really liking it too much. Children being around, being frustrated because there's a lot of activity going on. trying to keep things up, but also an energy of the lack of passion with you and another person. Could be if air sign. Then we have Taurus maybe showing up. Pisces is, again, this energy of still feeling restricted, and some kind of truth coming out about you being married or another person being married and or living together, but some of you have made a decision to make your way or break free from the connection, but you're working. And while you're working, it's not like you're working to build with the connection anymore. You're working to save so that you can maybe move away from the connection. Some of you, male or female, with the it's two women again showing up, two women, and I see a male here showing up with a child. And there's still this energy of maybe working and trying to just save for yourself so that you can have your own home. Maybe some of you are thinking about moving out, and it's still like you might feel like you're dealing with someone who's living with the enemy. You might feel like that's the case, like they're with someone that they don't want to be with. You're with someone that doesn't want to be with you, or you don't want to be with them. You know what it is. So the Queen of Swords is still coming out of being able to communicate, but still having a tough time staying in that zone. All right, because the attraction that you have to this person or vice versa is still very strong, and but there's not a lot of growth there with you and them. So I feel like if there's an unhappy wife, whether it's you or someone else, that's not really there, and then not feeling all that attractive, not feeling all that great with yourself, it doesn't mean that you aren't. That's how you might be feeling. And then where someone is not reaching out to you, there's delays in, you know, talking, or people not coming your way or reaching out to you. For instance, if you are in a marriage or a relationship and you are with somebody who people might know that you're with this person, but you two aren't really together, or you don't feel like it's a real relationship, but you've been with this person for years, or it's been a short-term marriage or relationship and you don't want to end it so quickly because you might feel embarrassed about it. That could be something that's going on. I just feel like there's something there that's keeping you together with somebody, or you're holding on to someone who's with another person and they're not willing to break away from it. So I feel like there's an energy of separating yourself from this situation or person and trying to work on your confidence, I feel, for some. All right, so that's going to be for Wednesday through Friday, and then we're going to have Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, we do see the moon going to be in Libra, and that's your 4th house of home and family. So being around other people, coming to you, maybe just, you know, hanging around, having a good time. But it's like people are wanting your attention, they're wanting to be around you, but you might not really respond to them how they'd like you to. Other people reaching out to you, you not responding back, not really wanting to be bothered, kind of thinking about what to do, what you've been through with somebody. And again, these combinations can repeat themselves. These people, this air sign is showing up, this person that you may have been dealing with, it's like they tell you the truth, or you're telling somebody the truth about I'm talking to someone else, or I have other options, I'm with somebody else, and still having troubles with letting go of a past person. Maybe you still give to this person if they need something. You let them in your life, but they're there for the sexual reason or for expenses and money, and that person still has this anger and resentment from you, but they don't mind draining you of your finances either. So whatever you might have saved. So I feel like this is the judgment zone. You need to be mindful about this. 2 women showing up as well. You got Leo, but there's still this energy of maybe how others might see you, being judged, if it's the same sex relationship for some, the males or the females, it just depends. And then also this energy of not wanting to, just having a fear of, if you make a big move, something will go wrong. If you move on from somebody and don't wait for them, you feel like they're not gonna, well, you could have missed out on something, so you stay and you wait and you wait and you wait, you know. So I just want you to be careful with that. I feel like you're either blocking somebody and you're hiding away from them, kind of shutting down or whatever, and you just don't want to be bothered. You just want to do you and be independent. So that might be what's going on. But I do see a lot of people being around. You know, it could be like drinking and, you know, activities like that, but you kind of keeping a low profile. Okay, so that's going to be for Saturday and Sunday. We're going to check what the romance angels have for you, right? So from the romance angels, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, you know what this is. It's something that you've been through over and over again. It's causing an issue with your self-esteem. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Sometimes you just question over and over again, why is this person doing this? Why am I doing this? But you have to ask these questions. What's coming to you repeatedly might be time to let something go. Unrequited love, it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's when you keep trying. You keep trying. Doesn't mean that you're not trying, you know, hard enough, or the other person hasn't tried either, but you know that you need to end something, either to move on, to heal yourself, or to kind of, hey, this is reality. We're in 2019. We've been through this for 19 years, or, you know, however many years, but it's not really working out. So that's always your decision, but relate this to what you might be going through. I feel like a lot of you might be focusing on releasing, so that somebody else can come into the picture, or that you can kind of not with, you know, be juggling back and forth to something unhealthy and it's something that has the potential that you don't even know about because you're here focused on that. So that's your reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. So have a good one.